All right. Well, welcome back to another episode of What's Up here in Studio T. Tyler thinks it stands for Tyler. It does not. We cannot tell anybody what the T stands for. Maybe in a future episode.
So you're saying it's a Mr. T?
It's a mystery. It's a mystery. So what's up, Tyler? What's up? What's up with you?
I don't know. You got my back popped today.
You got your back popped today? Chiropractor popped your back?
Horrible and wonderful, yeah.
Horrible and wonderful.
Like a machine gun going off.
Do you go to the chiropractor
you.
a lot?
No, about once every 2 years when I injure something. And then,
So you injured your back and you got it popped. Does it feel better?
It's tender because the first day right after they do it, this tends to be tender than the next day.
Is it supposed to feel better in a couple of days?
It should be better tomorrow.
So we should know. We should do another update to let everybody know if your back is better.
They should be very concerned about my sore shoulder that got popped back into place.
Wait, you dislocated your shoulder?
No, my ribs were.
You dislocated your ribs?
I don't know if they were dislocated, but
I don't think you can do that.
They needed serious adjustment.
All right. Hey, guys, well, we're going to update you on a few things, and then we got a couple questions we're going to have some fun with. We just wanted everybody to know there are things in the works. We're working on some stuff for the fall, trying to plan and progress and move forward with different ministries. And for instance, we are planning for fall baptisms.
Yes. Yeah, working on.
You want to share a little bit about that?
Yeah, we're working on an idea for kind of doing like an outdoor baptisms after a service sometime in probably October. So
before it gets a little too cold. If it gets too cold, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it ever gets cold.
Are they predicting a warmer? I think a warmer winter
like
than
90-degree Decembers. 80% humidity all December long.
If we have the heat that's going on right now, that's outside right now, I mean, there'll be a lot of people wanting to be rebaptized. Right. Can I get in the pool? Can I take a dip?
Commitment numbers are crazy high. What's your secret? Stand them outside in humidity.
So more information coming, but we are working on a plan to hopefully hold baptisms, which is a great celebration for the church and the church family, and we're working on plans to be able to do that in October, so more to come on that. If you're interested in being baptized, you want to be kind of put on that list to be informed, let Tyler know. You can email him or call the church and stuff and let him know, and he'll put you on a list and keep you up to date on when that will be happening in the fall. We're working on plans. We're trying to put some stuff together and plans and some structure and following all the protocols and guidelines for hopefully maybe bringing kids back in classrooms in the fall sometime in October or so, if everything can. We say that with a lot of sensitivity and caution as to what's happening. We want to continue to be faithful to following protocols and guidelines and all that. And so, but we just want everybody to know that we're working on and putting plans and strategies together and trying to fit all the pieces and the work within the layers that we have and
can all we do it? What does it look like? All those kinds of
ultimately we
stuff.
Always want to provide the safest environment we can for everybody, and so we're doing that along with fall sports. Sports ministry is just kicked the table there. Sorry about that. Sports ministry is looking to hopefully have some sports come back here in this month or beginning of next month. So just letting you guys know, we're actively pursuing ways and plans and stuff to try and bring some ministries back that we've had on lockdown for a while, and so not to be discouraged that there are things that we're putting together. We're excited about the possibility of having these come back, and we appreciate all you guys just being supportive and
the patience and understanding,
the patience and understanding, knowing that it's there's just a lot of pieces, a lot of layers, right?
Crazy things. So we're monitoring kind of how things go, develop with schools starting up again.
Right. And we're watching the schools and to see what happens with all that, with the in-person, and seeing, praying that cases stay low and continue to hopefully maybe go back down and decline and everything. And I know you guys are praying for that as well. So we're all looking for the end.
We're putting together the plans now so that the moment we feel like it's safe enough to do so, we can be ready
execute.
To take a step towards normalcy,
Yeah.
Provided that things still can move in the direction they are.
And if we've learned anything through this, what is it?
Giant question marks over everything. It's just everything is a question mark.
Be ready to pivot to step one way or another.
I got that scene from Friends playing in my head. Just pivot.
Carrying the couch up the stairs, trying to pivot around. Yeah, be ready. If we've learned anything, is that plans can change on a pretty quick notice. So, but we want everybody to know that we are, working to put that together. We know there are those asking questions and just inquiring about that, and so we are working on that. And we thank you guys for your patience and your understanding, knowing that there's just some things that we're, trying to work through. So. Along with that, Monday Miracles is hoping to start back up this month. Pastor Mark has shared that with us on staff, and so be on the lookout for that coming back, hopefully this month.
We're very confident about the question mark of that plan. Yeah.
Yes. So there's just, there's things that in the works that the staff is working diligently on. We're asking the right questions. We're putting the steps in place. So more to come on that. You guys will be hearing more about that. So we wanted to update you guys on that. That's what's up. So couple questions just to have some fun. Not to forget, though, there are some exciting duos coming up this month in September. We've kind of
mysterious,
we've
spoilers duos.
Next week we have some exciting new duos where you guys who have gotten tired of watching the Rick and Tyler show.
Yeah, that should have taken long.
the first episode, they're like, you know what, this is old.
3 minutes in, oh my gosh,
is that all the material they have? So we're gonna kind of get out of the way and let some other dynamic duos step in and share. So guys, make sure you come back again Tuesdays and Thursdays. Live with on Tuesdays, What's Up on Thursdays. And so just wanted to promo that one more time. We're still not giving away who those dynamic duos are. So
well-kept industry secret.
It's a couple of fun questions as we get into this. You were not supposed to look at them, but then you looked at one of them, so I'm going to have to go to another one and come back to the one hoping that you forgot the one that you looked at.
I've probably forgot already.
You probably have. Probably because you got your ribs in your back and shoulder and everything. Everything got popped into place. Yep. What did you get into the most trouble for when you were young? I don't think this is going to come. I think I know, and I don't think it's going to come as a shock to those who watch and who know you or have been around our church and listen to you teach or share stories about yourself.
I'm curious as to what you think it is before I answer.
I think you got into the most trouble for talking back or questioning or for demanding that they listen to your explanation or debating, I guess is how you sum it all up. I feel like you got into the most trouble because you wouldn't just listen to what your parents had to say. You demanded more evidence. I need empirical evidence as to why this is true. Just because, being with you now for... Actually, I don't think it took that long. Let me be honest. I don't think it took that long to
get
there.
Second interview.
Maybe in the first interview. Was I right?
Yeah, that's probably the underlying cause of pretty much everything. Is mostly it was I had this weird ability of finding a way to kind of operate outside of the rule without actually violating the words that were used. And so I would find little technical loopholes and stuff and drove them because they were, you know what I meant? And I'm like, yeah, but I didn't not do what you said. And so it was sort of indirect defiance that would drive them crazy. And then, yes, just blatantly arguing every point. Because I just, I was one of those, it's like, hey, my point makes sense. And I want you to hear my point so I want to learn how to make it better. Because if I'm not making enough sense now, then explain to me where I'm wrong, but hear me. And I was the kid, and that's not really a cultural thing that parents accept from their kids. They're so my mom was not really patient with my whole okay, I understand that you have a point. I hear what you're saying, but here's what we're I just needed that, but I didn't get the validation of my reasoning. So I'm going to fight for my reasons because I know that they're good until you tell me why they're not. And yeah, it drove her crazy.
Yeah. So did you get sent to your room a lot?
Yes.
What was the punishment? When they punished you, what kind of punishment did you receive?
I got a lot of sent to the room because as an extrovert, separating me from people is a high punishment. So COVID's basically been a long karma term. Yeah. So, but yeah, there's so the room a lot. I got the wooden spoon a bunch. So you know, mom used that one. I got the belt one time, and after that, whenever the belt was threatened, my behavior stopped.
You actually stopped talking?
I didn't stop talking.
Good to know. Noted.
The belt was never threatened for just simply talking. My parents were too nice to draw that line. Would have saved themselves a lot of hurt, though.
All right, let me ask this one. I don't know how this one will go. What does the perfect day look like for you? This feels so like, I don't know, like we're writing some type of weird...
Like you're on a date.
Yeah. Or like we're filling out like an online profile for a date.
Justin, who's producing for us, just said it feels like you guys are on a date right now with that question. So awkward, very awkward. I don't know. It was questions I got out of the box. All right, Justin, leave me alone. What's the perfect day?
Was that the Match.com box?
Do you like long walks on the beach at sunset?
Rick's planning for my. He's planning
I'm trying to help Erica. I'm trying to. I hope she's not watching this, but if she was, hopefully she would be able to answer this question for you. That's what we need to do. We should phone her and ask her.
What's
Erica,
my perfect day?
What's Tyler's perfect day?
Like under normative conditions, or like a special thing that you like on a vacation. Like.
I mean, see, this is why they sent you to their room. This is why, like.
Well, there's a lot of different ways I can answer that question.
I don't feel like you need to make it that complicated. Here's what I think your perfect day is. Ooh. There's meat for breakfast. And you got to sleep. You sleep in. There's meat for breakfast. There's a meat snack before lunch. There's bench press and curls. And then there's meat for lunch, and then there's more push-ups and pull-ups after lunch. Then there's a meat snack, and then after that there's a movie, but the movie includes meat snacks, and then
there's meat snacks in the movie.
Yeah, in the movie. There's people eating meat snacks in the movie, but you're also eating meat snacks while you're watching the people eat meat snacks in the movie, and then you go back and you do another set of a bench press, probably incline or decline press. But then for dinner, it's more meat snacks, and then you go to bed with meat snacks. That's
a lot of meat snacks in my day.
Well, I mean, I think that's what I would. That's how I would say.
Probably not terribly far off. I would not break a workout into 3. I hate 2-a-days, and 3 days are even worse. So I would do it all at once and just one long. But
there's meat snacks there.
I don't think I can eat meat snack while I work out.
They're close to the gym.
There's no eating in the midst of what I'm doing with that.
So what is your perfect day?
I mean, I like the whole meat for breakfast and then meat throughout the day. Like that part actually sounds really good. But I would say probably just mostly on a normal day, just kind of a relaxing day. Just kind of be able to rest, not have anything to have to do or worry about. Watch a movie, hang out with the wife.
That's how you relax, right?
Yes.
Watching movies?
Yes.
That's your Is that a primary mode of relaxation for you?
Yeah, probably.
Just zoning out on a movie?
Yeah. It's a good if you get a good show, you can kind of binge watch or something.
Gotcha.
But yeah.
Gotcha.
That would be good.
Now, this is where, Justin, just so you know, this is where our date turns weird, all right? Ooh. This is where this thing goes. This is where we end and we move on to this next question. If you had only 5 more years to live, would you change anything about your life? This one, it just got serious and deep.
No.
Wow, you simplified that answer. Here I was expecting some long-winded you were going to explain to us, all the things, and here's the things that you would, because most people think if I, you got to, change what you would do. There's been songs written, there's been books written, there's been, hey, you got to go and do all the things. There's the whole, all that stuff. So
I guess I don't think that same reason I don't particularly like New Year's resolutions is if I want to do something, I'll just do it. I don't need an excuse or a fancy event. I'm not big we celebrate birthdays and anniversaries, but I don't like. To me, a day is a day. I don't need a special thing for it. I'm going to do what I think is best to do, and I don't expect to die of natural causes. So I kind of always live under like, hey, just live how you want to live, and
you
do what
drop
you
that bomb and keep going. Hold on a second, like back up, like don't.
You've heard me talk. You really think there's not somebody I'm going to do this to? And they're not going to have that Christian patience.
You're going to drop a bomb like I don't expect to die of natural causes, and then you just keep talking.
Yeah. I mean, I say a lot of stupid stuff.
So you think someone's going to kill you because you say something stupid?
Absolutely. Yep.
That is the strangest thing.
For a long time, I thought it was...
I'm sorry, everybody. This is really taking a turn. This was not expected on What's Up Today.
You said it was going serious and deep. So
I know,
you didn't like my no answer.
I didn't know you felt like someone's going to...
Convinced it would be while preaching. You know, like I'd push an envelope, or like that'd be a crazy person or something like that, and just boom. But then, you know, now we have Rowan, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to make a stupid comment that I don't mean to be stupid, and I'm going to say something that I shouldn't say in front of someone on accident, not intending anything by it, and they're not going to take it well. And so it's like 50-50. But what I'm 100% sure of is something stupid that I say will be the cause of my death.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
Pretty convinced of that.
Wow.
My parents also think that will happen. My dad's surprised he didn't do it.
That is, wow.
So, I think if you want to do something, if there's something you value, just do it. Like, or work towards it, but don't change it. I might not put as much into savings.
Right.
But other than that.
I might spend more money.
Right. I might hey, I got 5 years, so I don't need to really portion it out as far.
Would you change what you eat? Would you change your exercise? Would you stop exercising?
At like year 4.5. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, or maybe 4. I could ride that last year out.
I know it's an extremely weird question. It doesn't make really any sense to even ask it because it sends us into weird, rabbit trails and digressions, and and then you go to these weird places with, speculation and hypothesis and stuff. So I get it. I
exercise because I like it. So I mean, it's therapeutic in a sense. Kind of.
Yeah. The exercise to try to extend life, right? I mean, we eat right things, we exercise to be healthy, and we equate healthy with extension of years here.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say I'd stop eating vegetables, but I already try to do that as often as I can.
Correct. So. Yeah, that's why I said all the meat snacks in your perfect day. Yep. Did you notice there was no vegetables in your perfect day?
I still think that meat eats vegetables, and so I eat vegetables vicariously.
Okay,
so
that's another unique perspective.
Everything that I eat eats vegetables.
We're going to end on that. This was another episode of What's Up, everybody. Be sure to check out more episodes coming next week. We'll see you soon.